Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Tonight, we are under the influence of stuffed bell peppers. This is my husband's recipe, and I have my own, of course. But tonight, he will be sharing his. I'm gonna let him go first. It's a very delicious and simple recipe for all you husbands out there. You want to impress your wife? This is the way to go. It's fast and simple with a nice glass of wine for your wife, and they will definitely enjoy this meal. So we have ground beef. We have these beautiful bell peppers that we are going to use. So you want to get different colors. And we're going to use some potato, and we have tonight we're going to use some Swiss cheese, some pepper jack. So mostly we use pepper jack, but you know, if you want to throw in some Swiss cheese, you can do that. Okay. So now we have our host coming in. My husband, hurry up and get in there and cook.
I'm just going to start cutting the potatoes in a simple way. We need to peel the potatoes.
Now this is his recipe, and this is one way he really impressed me with this awesome, delicious recipe.
I have to peel the potatoes really quick, so we'll come back.
Oh, he's so funny. What a sense of humor. Okay, guys. I'm going to go ahead and pause, and we'll be back in a minute. Okay,
so we're back.
So we are back, ready to cut up
potato. Hopefully we just need this one, because we're only doing 4 chiles.
I'm trying to prank my husband and see if he notices that I put a hand on the bell pepper. Just trying to be funny. So we're going to cut up the potatoes. Well, actually not potatoes. There's one potato so far.
Yeah, I don't think we need 2, because it's only 4 chiles and they're little.
Yeah. This is a really yummy recipe, you guys.
It is.
I love it. And bell peppers are actually very healthy if you think about it. Now you can use ground turkey if you want. But obviously the original recipe that my husband makes is ground beef. But it's all up to you how you want to do it.
Okay. Are they gonna wait until like cut them all?
Yeah. I love to watch the cooking channel, you guys, and I do not mind seeing people chop up stuff. It's a lot of fun. My husband always wants to pause, and it's like, it's okay. This is fun. I've actually had people tell me if I can go ahead and have like the vlogs and just, they want to watch everything. But my husband's like, no, we need to pause. And it's like, who cares? You know, people actually do enjoy those kind of things. I know I do. I love watching Chef Ramsay and Rachel Ray. And what are our other chefs that we like to watch? You go ahead and name a few. I already mentioned Ramsay and Rachel Ray. I don't know about Martha Stewart. I love her, but I don't know. What do you think?
I don't really like Rachel Ray like that.
So who else would you mention at the top of your head? What's that Italian guy's name? I forgot his name.
Well, there's so many.
Emerald, no?
Yeah, he's one of my favorites actually. Emerald. I think that's
especially with his glass of wine. He's a lot of fun. He usually throws in a lot of wine in his recipes. I love that. Because actually wine is delicious.
That's enough potatoes.
So you used a whole potato, or you used 1.5?
No, just 1.
Oh, okay. So far that's 1 big potato.
Yeah, it was huge.
Yeah, it was. And we thought we were going to use 2.
Okay, so in the meantime, what we're going to do is, we're not even going to season the meat or anything. We're going to start this guy here. I'm going to remove this. I'm actually going to put this on the side. first because I actually have to prepare those little guys too. So let me put that on the
How do
side.
you not notice that I put that hand right there? My prank didn't work. It was
What
supposed to be funny.
Oh.
My husband's like all into his cooking. He doesn't even care that I put a hand there. I was trying to just be funny, but whatever. Let's move the hand. It's not so funny. It's my practice hand.
Okay, so we have that.
Now, people usually ask, how do you prepare the bell pepper? You want to show them with one how to prepare
Well, yeah,
it?
that's what I'm gonna do next. But
There you go.
I actually have to wash them too.
No, they're washed. I washed them. I washed them.
Let me double do it.
Oh, God. He's going to wash them again. Can you believe that? I already washed them. They're nice and clean. But they're not clean for him.
They were in the bag, baby.
Doesn't matter. They're clean. I washed them. Okay, so the only time you guys will hear us fight is in the kitchen. We always have a little disagreement when it has to do with food. I want to do it my way. He wants to do it his way. So that's just the way it goes.
There we go.
See, I washed them, wasted my time, and he went ahead and washed them
No,
again.
it's always
Very
better
funny.
to double wash. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just cut the top of it.
Okay, while you have your pan heating up. have
Yeah,
one
no,
of
I'm
them?
actually gonna stop the pan for a minute.
Okay, so let's show them how to clean them out.
Okay, so you pretty much what you do is just once you cut the top, excuse me, you're gonna cut the top that has the stem, obviously, and then you just pretty much take all the sea salt out of the chili.
That is a beautiful pepper that I think I'm gonna want. I don't know which one I want. I don't know if I want the yellow.
And then on this one, you're gonna do kind of like sort of the same thing. Just try to get as much as you can out of the
pepper.
pepper, yeah. And actually, you don't even have to, but I like to because I like to use the top like a little hat.
Yeah, I do too. I think it's really decorative.
But for sure, you don't want any seeds. Or
Yeah, no, that's nasty.
That's the main
You don't
thing.
want the seeds in there, guys.
everything else, you just empty it just like that.
Okay, so he does it like that. I usually cut off in the middle part. I cut off those little, let me show you.
What?
I cut off these little parts from right here, but you don't, huh?
I just pull out as much as I can, whatever. It doesn't really matter because I'm not, yeah, because it's
So it's no big deal.
It's no big deal. Not in
Okay.
this case. It's no big deal.
Okay, so let me see how the bell pepper looks. Oh, that looks beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful. Okay,
So we're gonna stuff it with the meat right now.
there you go.
Okay.
With some ground beef
Some
and
ground
some
beef, yeah.
seasonings.
But in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and clean all these 3 of them.
Okay,
we'll
so
go
we'll be back?
Yeah, we'll be back in a few.
Okay. Alright, everyone. So now we're gonna go ahead and get everything ready to stuff our peppers.
I'm gonna
And
cut the onion really quick.
we're gonna use about half an onion, I believe.
No, just like not a half. Less than that. I mean, about a half a cup. Yeah.
So about a half a cup of white onion. Can they use any other type of onion? Shallots if they don't like the strong flavor of onion.
Yeah, of course they can use anything else, but obviously onion is.
I love
What you wanna
onions,
do.
but if you guys are very sensitive to the onion flavor, then go ahead and by all means use shallots.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna go ahead and cut up about, that's looking like about a half a cup. Actually not, maybe a little bit over half a cup, but about
Oh, it's about half a cup.
half a cup.
And it has to be nice and thinly minced, because you don't want big pieces. And just in case.
I don't mind the big pieces. Oh wait, you do.
No, but you don't have to.
He
It
doesn't
doesn't
like
go with
onions
big
like
pieces. That's the thing, because this is a picadillo.
So this is more like a picadillo kind of thing. The way he makes it.
That's exactly what it's going to be, a picadillo. That's what the ground beef in Mexico is called when you mix ground beef with tomatoes, onions. It's actually a picadillo, it's called, especially when it's the potatoes. Okay, so we got the onions there. And then let me just...
How much of the tomato? Only half?
We're going to start with half just to see how it looks like.
Okay. So you see, you guys, it's not that hard. You have half a cup of onions, whichever type of onion you want to use.
Yeah,
and that's looking like about, I don't know what, a cup of tomatoes?
About a half as well, because it's only half of that big tomato.
I wish you would measure it. It kind of looks like a cup.
No, it's just eyeball it. I don't want to measure it.
Okay.
Okay, so we got that. Those are the main things. And then here we have the meat. And on this one, we're just gonna put a little bit of salt and pepper and garlic powder.
So you get to put as much salt as you want, pretty much. If you don't want to put too much, then don't.
These are seasonings.
Those are always like, you have an option to put as much as you want. So you can overdo it or not.
Seasonings, so that means that you just season it at your
taste.
So you don't need measurements. You just need to know.
That one, no.
You need to know what you like. That's what you need to know.
So that is garlic powder that he's using, and as you can see, he sprinkled some, and then he's gonna go ahead and motion all the seasonings in there so that they all hold on to the meat really well and marinate.
Okay, so now we're gonna put this on the side.
Okay.
We're gonna turn on the skillet here.
Are we gonna do high heat, or we're gonna do halfway?
We want to get.
We're gonna sizzle those.
We want to get it really hot right now.
Okay.
To start with. So I'm just gonna wait a couple of seconds.
And we are gonna use, what kind of oil are you using today?
Always olive oil.
Olive oil. For a lot of our ingredients, we use olive oil because we love the flavor. I personally use it for health reasons, but my husband just likes the flavor.
Okay, so the first thing that's going to go in there, it's going to be obviously the onions.
Don't forget you have a little garlic on the side, garlic clove. Okay.
Chop it right now too. Like really just mince it.
Okay, so he's gonna pretty much mince the garlic clove, and he's just gonna use one. And don't forget, you don't want to throw it in right now.
I do.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, I do.
I thought you didn't want to.
Yeah, I know I do.
Okay, so he's gonna go ahead and season everything. Only because I don't like to burn my garlic, but
yeah, but see, we're not cooking.
That's true.
We're gonna sear this only so that it picks up the oil
and the seasoning. Your seasonings are
because after that we're gonna actually add the potato.
That's true. So that's not gonna ruin the flavors.
So that the potato picks up the flavors of the onions and the garlic. And then we lower it medium heat so we don't burn the garlic.
There you go. That looks yummy already. I'm already hungry. And we made a little jasmine rice on the side. Jasmine rice is our favorite rice. So for everything, he loves jasmine rice. I like wild rice too. But once in a big while, I guess. Jasmine is always just my favorite.
So about a minute and a half. Because remember, we're not cooking anything. We're just searing stuff. So I'm searing the stuff.
Very funny.
Good.
Okay, so he's just going to sear
so we got this,
the veggies.
Pretty much. And then at the end, we're going to do the tomatoes, which is now. Because we don't want them to get all like...
Yeah, he doesn't want to overcook
ugly.
Everything because remember, you guys, we're throwing everything in the oven. So all the flavors are going to married
this,
together.
We're just gonna scramble a little bit.
Ahí está la pepper and the stuff right there on the side.
Yeah, but I already put that on the meat, remember?
Exactly.
So I don't want to overwhelm everything. So this meat already has all the condiments that we need.
I'm sorry, you guys. I love a lot of seasoning. That's
And
one thing
this
about
right
me.
here has the flavors of the garlic and the onion, which is gonna go into this, into here, into the oven, and then everybody's gonna have a party inside that little bell pepper.
That's true.
And then it's gonna get together and watch.
I keep forgetting that his meal is actually really delicious. I guess
So
I
we
make
throw the
things
meats in
differently.
there.
That's the beauty of it. Everybody cooks differently. Okay, so right there, we're gonna go ahead and
we're
raise
just
up the
gonna
heat, or where are we at?
No,
Medium?
right now we're just at medium.
Okay.
We leave it at medium.
And then we're gonna go
Because-
ahead and cook this for. I guess we'll kind of time it. So
we're not
people
gonna
know.
we're not gonna cook it. We're just searing it again. We're gonna take it out in a minute, probably. I just want the meat to get the flavors.
almost
'cause I'm
like
still gonna
medium rare,
smash it.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, because remember, you guys, everything's gonna cook in the bell pepper.
I just want a couple of pieces to get that grill part. That's all. See, right there. That's all. That's all I want. Okay. Whoa. But yeah, basically that's exactly what I want, and that's exactly what I have right now. So now you turn off the heat completely.
That was fast.
Yeah. Now we're gonna pass it back to this original bowl here. What happened with my music?
Okay, I'll pause and we'll be back.
Yeah.
We'll be back to stuff the peppers.
Mix up that stuff right now really quick.
Wait,
so
I didn't press it right. Let's try again. Wait. Alright, everyone. Here we see all the nice stuffing that's going to go on our bell peppers. Now we're going to show you how to stuff the peppers.
So this, remember that I just threw it like that. So now you have to kind of like pretty much
mix in all
mix
the
it all
ingredients.
together. There you go. You see everything now, it's all there and incorporated in the meat.
That looks scrumptious. I can't wait to eat that.
Where is our Okay. So the next step is just filling out the shoot.
And you always want good music. What's her name that we're watching?
Hannah something that we forgot.
Look at how beautiful she is.
But I forgot the cheese, so
As you're cooking, you want to watch stuff like this. Someone very beautiful playing a beautiful instrument. What instrument is she playing? Oh my god, I forgot what it's called.
violin, baby.
I got her in a part where she's like done. Oh yeah, the violin. A lot of women are so jealous of other women, and I am not even close to jealous.
Okay, so that pepper jack cheese,
There
you're
we
gonna
go.
cut it too.
How many slices did you grab on there?
It just
It's whatever you want to put, right?
Whatever you want to put, like
Okay,
about
well
a half
that
a
looks
cup.
like half a cup.
Everything's half a cup.
But if I were you guys, I'd do
Or
a cup.
two.
I'd do a cup for that much meat.
It all depends on how much cheese you like.
Exactly.
Okay.
So if you like extra cheese like me, throw in the extra cheese. And if your husband's going to cook, let him watch this. I'm only saying that because my sister is so jealous. She doesn't even let her husband watch a certain channel on the news because his ex-girlfriend looks like that girl. It's like ridiculous. Sorry, sis, that I said that. My bad.
Okay, so now we're gonna put together the little peppers.
Okay, so we're gonna show you guys how to stuff the bell pepper. Let's do orange. Let's do my bell pepper.
Okay, so
The orange one
orange
is
is your
beautiful.
color. Okay, so all we
Orange
do
is my color.
you grab this, put it in there.
Nice and stuffy.
And just right about to the edge.
Are we gonna
And
put
you press
water
it.
on the bottom of the pan or anything just like
Why
that, or
is-
we're just gonna cover it? No, I'm just
Why would you-
asking because people are going to ask because you're gonna show them how to stuff it, how to close it, and then what?
Yeah, well, they're gonna see right now as it happens. So,
Oh, excuse me.
well, yeah, like I can't. Like, why would I? Then I was just gonna tell you how I do it, and then
Never mind,
stop.
you guys. I was trying to get you guys the inside scoop. It didn't work out. Chef Rick told me to shut my lip.
So you just put them like that. The reason why they stand really nice, and the reason why you cut them from this top, is because the bottom usually is like a little table, like it has like little legs, so you can actually let them stand like that. See, and they don't fall.
Pretty cool. I didn't think of that one.
Yeah.
It's pretty creative. Okay, so we are going to stuff the little suckers so they taste really yummy.
You can actually do tuna stuffed bell peppers too.
I've never tried those.
Yeah.
How come we've never made those?
Mm,
Never really caught our interest, I guess.
This one's a big one.
Yeah, that one's a big one. The red one.
Oh, crap.
And they all taste kind of different if you think about it. One's sweeter than the other one.
I forgot that Savannah doesn't like tomatoes for the, because this is gonna be the rest of the meal for.
We
Cause
have
they,
a daughter that does
we're
not
doing a
like
separate
tomatoes,
meal.
and we forgot to separate the tomatoes from the meat.
Anyways, so we
Oh,
got
well.
this little part done.
Cover them up so they
Okay.
look cute.
So, well, it's not done yet, baby.
Oh.
You know?
Hey, that's strike two. That's not nice.
That's strike two. Next
Hey,
one, you're out.
Shut my mouth. Jeez.
I mean, who's doing that?
Strike
Who's doing it?
two. I know he's cooking, so I gotta shut it today, huh?
No, you don't have to shut it, babe. I'm just saying, it's not done yet. You want me to
Too
put
late,
the
babe.
top?
Too late.
Oh.
Okay, so
Anyways.
he's gonna put some Swiss cheese on the top.
You can use whatever other cheese you want.
Exactly. You get to use whatever kind of cheese you
I
want.
use Swiss
but we like
because
Swiss.
I like Swiss the way it melts and the
Yeah,
way it
it does
actually
have a good
tastes. It gives it this other like just delicious flavor.
And then as you go through the process, explain, you're going to cover them up. Are we going to put foil on the top? Are we going to put water in the bottom? Because some people do put water on the pan.
Yeah,
But we
I
don't do that,
not,
right?
Well, not on my recipe, no. Not on this one.
Because I don't do it either on my recipe.
Not on this one, because I'm just not doing it on this one because that's not the way I do it. But maybe next time in the future we'll do one with water.
Just to see how it comes out, huh?
So that's all we need right there.
Okay. Are we going to cover them with foil paper or
we
no?
need to cover them for a little bit.
Okay, so you're going to cover them with foil paper, and then how many degrees on the oven?
We're gonna do 375.
So we're going to do 375 degrees. And how long are we leaving them in there for?
I'm gonna say about 20 minutes.
So we're going to leave them in there for 20 minutes, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and pause, and we'll be back when we're pulling them out and decorating the dish. And that's how they're going to go in. You're going to put the foil paper all around and cover them, okay? No water needed, nada.
No.
Just like
The
that.
bell pepper has its own water already.
Exactly. I still don't get why people put water. I don't like to put water on my
Because they
noodles.
like to steam it, and they steam it, and it comes all like. Some people don't like the flavor or the texture.
No, I like it nice and crunchy. Like it still has that soft. Well, you guys will see. So you're gonna put 2 pieces of foil paper, and that's it, right? There you go. Okay. So we are pulling out the bell peppers.
Okay, so.
Beautiful.
All right, yeah. That looks pretty good. So now, what we're gonna do is obviously we're gonna cover this little guys, and it's gonna go in the oven one more time, but for only 5 minutes, because what we're doing is we're cutting.
So he's gonna put it back in the oven for 5
5
minutes.
only.
How many degrees are
At
you gonna
5
put?
boil. We're gonna broil it.
Okay, so he's gonna
at
broil
5
it
pounds.
for 5 minutes.
5 pounds, yeah, at least.
And he's gonna go ahead and add some more jack cheese on the top, whichever one you want to add, it doesn't matter.
But jack cheese is preferred, and you don't cover them no more.
No, you're not gonna cover them?
We're
Okay.
just gonna broil for
So we're gonna broil them
5 minutes or less.
for 5 minutes or less you could do, and we're gonna pull them out. So how many
Starts.
how many degrees did we
Broil.
put them in the oven
Oh,
before
earlier?
that? Yes.
Earlier we did, I think it said 375 if you wanted to do it for like a long time, but it was 400, in reality 400 degrees.
So 400 degrees for how long?
It took about 35 minutes actually.
So about 35 minutes, and you're gonna pull it out, stick it back in the oven for 5 minutes on broiler. There we go.
So we're gonna
we'll
stick
be
it
back.
back in the broiler without covering or anything, don't forget.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna pause this.